Peace, love, and light. Welcome to Powerhouse Tarot. I'm Energy, Big Energy, the Goddess. Welcome and love and light to the beautiful collective. If you enjoy these videos, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. All right, so that you can always know when I'm posting the videos. Welcome in love and light to you all. Namaste. How's it going? What's the vibes? What's tea? What's shaking? It's freaking Monday. You already know what it do. Alright? This is the shadow report. So we're doing a shadow report. Y'all know that shadow report is, I haven't told y'all already. Let me again reiterate. The shadow report is being conducted on my channel because it's so important. So many of us miss out on the shadow side of us, trying to hide who we are from the world. It's a protection, but it's a defense mechanism. For many reasons, we hide ourselves, our true selves, who we are from the world. You know, that shadow aspect of us. Now, certain parts of it don't need to be brought to the center. However, all parts of that shadow have to be accepted and loved in order for you to take it with you and evolve it. Because if you don't like that shadow part of yourself that you hide, then that's when we start to create bad habits, right? So that's where that comes from. So I want you to be very mindful why this is so important to know who we are as the shadow side of us, because we know who we are in the light. The whole world knows us. They see us, right? They experience that. But it's that shadow that's our more truer side, right? Almost the moon side of us, if you will, right? So it's so important that we take a nice little gander at it once a week and just see where we are in perspective. That's all, you know. I mean, obviously, if you're not doing any shadow work, if you're not digging deep and doing the real work, right, you don't want to hear no shadow, nothing, right? Because you aren't working in that area. However, some of us are, right? So, and I wanted to be able to conduct some sort of rapport for those of us that are engaging in positive healing, okay? Even with our resting healing, we're still working in that shadow and we're still affirming it and still conscious, aware, and we love that part of us. It's not a bad part of us. We just have to be conscious of it so that we can be more in control of it. Okay? And it doesn't blow up and backfire and cause other problems in our life, right? So that's why it's so important every week to talk about it. Just period. Y'all got me? You got me? All right, out there. Here we go. Shadow report for Monday is as follows. I hope you guys are enjoying the scenery. Decided to come out in nature. That was a nice view. I would turn the camera around, but there's this man. He kind of gonna be over in my picture a little bit, golfing, so I didn't want you guys to get that in the, but yeah. Okay, so here we go. Spirit, connect to the messages here for the shadow report. What do we need to know about our shadow? What is it our shadow is trying to tell us right now during this time, during this week? With Big Venus is such powerful transit. What's the shadow have to say? How does the shadow feel right now? What are the main messages? What are the main themes? What are the main topics for us all here, collectively speaking, in our shadow. I thought it was a dog. He ran. Hey, don't come over here. He ran right in the mud. His dad's gonna be having to give him a bath.
I know.
Hello.
You see
That's what I said. He's gotta get a bath, right?
Oh my God.
Hmm. He knees deep in the mud. Yo. Shout out to all of y'all that do have dogs. I'm sorry, but that was funny. Okay, here we go, Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Queen of Swords. Love to see it. What else is coming out here for us? Eight of Pentacles. What are our messages here for the Shadow Report, Holy Spirit? Thank you. Okay, we got the Ace of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. That's a really good sign. Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Three of Wands. These are all pretty good messages. Eight of Pentacles, even in reverse right now. I mean, it's just maybe something in this perspective that I feel like, but the message that I'm really getting, I'm just chilling right now with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, without even digging deep. It's just I'm hearing some of us are just, we were out of focus with something we were doing, just period. And now it's like you're getting back into focus. Like, okay, hold up, wait a minute. It's like you scratch, like, think of that sound like when somebody scratches the record and then the record goes back and it starts playing again. It's like that. That's like literally what happened. It's like how you're changing that Eight of Pentacles energy back to make it useful for you. You know what I mean? It's like the record scratching, you know? Somebody bumped it. It got out of whack or something. I don't know why it just told me to say that analogy, but that's what I'm hearing. Now, Seven of Swords. Okay, this is really good. This is us making a break from it, going for it, not being afraid. Okay? Some of us, there was something here that it really needed us to make a change, you know. Some of us, it was about our community. Okay? Some of us, we needed to change the community that we were in. Okay, with the Seven of Swords message, this is what I'm hearing. And now you're a part of a more thriving community, and you're a part of something that's more, it validates your ideas, and it embodies your ideas and your principles and the things that are a part of you. Like, it's true to you, right? So the Seven of Swords is saying if there's that community there, and you're being led to go into that, you know, go into that, you know, be enthusiastic. I feel like some of you guys have true potential. It's not even about guiding or leading, or it's more so about affluence in the communities that you're now a part of, and just taking some sort of lead role and not being afraid to collaborate with other people, because you're part of the God gang, the God squad. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the fuck we do. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Power Rangers. Their power came from them activating together. You know what I'm saying? That's what the God, you know, the God squad does, right? Get out there, Seven of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, you know, and, you know, let your fucking little heart shine, you know. Some of you guys got big ideas and ways to facilitate things you could only dreamt of. And ways that is so innovative and so new and so fresh. And they need your fresh ideas because no one's going to do it this way, the way that you do it. You know what I'm saying? No one's going to be able to. This is what you were here. You're here for this. You're God Squad. Like, y'all need to know who the fuck you are, just period. You know what I'm saying? This is your shadow talking to us here, guys. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you, Shadow. For real. Thank you, Shadow. I know so many times we hide it and we put it in the back burner, like, but the shadow is like, stop fronting on my shadow. Don't sleep on my shadow. The shadow is the man. Like, I don't let him run around and let it be known, but low key, like, because none of this shit would be possible without it. None of it. Are you fucking crazy? Yeah, your fucking higher self had to do the hard work and the discipline and the this and the that, but your shadow self had to show you why the higher self it was important to do it. Your shadow's always going to be a part of you. You're never going to run from that. Okay, so clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, it's in reverse. I feel like, what is this? It's like the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, be patient with yourself. You know what I'm saying? But mostly, it's like some people could be overspending, or some people could be like overexerting themselves in certain areas. That was where I was saying somebody snapped, or the record skipped, or the record something, and then it went back on track. And when it went back on track, this is what I'm talking about. You getting out of that sense of boredom, or that sense of repetitive nature, doing the same shit, feeling like you failed doing it, right? Laziness, overspending, fucking debt, underqualified shit, that low vibrational shit, getting the fuck out of that. You know what I'm saying? So the shadow is saying, like, listen, this how we gonna make a move for it. I'm gonna tell you where you fucking up at, right here. Yeah, it's repetitive. It need to be repetitive so you could get tired of it. So you get tired of it. You know, everybody's taste buds switch up every now and again, y'all. Right? So this is us on not the taste bud level, but the soul's taste bud, right, level development here. You know, Eight of Pentacles, us removing that energy of feeling stuck and lazy. Maybe somebody feel lazy, or just it's like a repetitive energy. Some doing something over and over and getting to no gain, or no win, no nothing was coming out of it. You doing it. Into the Ace of Pentacles message, which is basically there's a new job that's being created. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is here to affirm that whatever new job or earthly sustenance, or if we just wanted to start some new hobby, because I think I'll be fucking pretty good at it, and damn it, I got something to give to the world. You know what I'm saying? With this gift, and thank you, gift. You know, thank you, spirit, right? But yeah, going into it, it'll be successful, very successful. And as long as you keep the magic going, you know, working through the shadow, you know, to get to the goals, I find some sort of new energy coming in with the Ace of Wands. You'll find a new energy being established within yourself, that it's like teaching yourself again new things about your abilities moving forward. Something about the Venus energy, y'all. I'm telling you, it's so highly transformative. Like, I really find it hard to explain it without feeling like I'm still not explaining it fully, or someone else explaining it and they're still not explaining it fully. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you feel me, you feel me, because Ace of Pentacles is definitely the abundance for some of you guys that you were looking for with your Eight of Pentacles. If the job or if the thing that you were working at to get you some change is not working out, you finding a new avenue, a new way, a new opportunity, just period. Because you're that fucking resourceful. And your shadow fucking knows it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why shadow fucks with you and gets bored and shit and picks at you. It's like, yeah, well, if you ain't gonna get off your fucking ass, then guess what? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you coming into two, like the two come be coming into one, like the shadow and the higher self working together to get this shit done for us, right, collective? And it's beautiful. Sometimes we do get bored with the mundane. Who the fuck don't get bored going to work every day? Or just paying bills and taking care of, like, life is, it does get a little mundane sometimes, but I feel like those of us that are having a hard time remaining enthusiastic, like I was saying before I went live with y'all on TikTok, was go outside and connect with nature. Go outside and do something that connects you back to source, the oneness, you know, the vast oneness, the whole vast oneness, and that's outside. Like, go in that. And that energy helps to replenish where you feel empty and you feel drained or you feel uninspired, because a lot of times that's all it is just uninspired. I'm just doing the same things, I'm just uninspired. It's not that you're not successful, it's not that, oh, you aren't making healthy strides towards healing or doing the things that you need to be doing on your other end, right? It's just sometimes that happens. And how do we pivot that with nature? The most natural thing, right? The most natural thing. Truly. That's what it's here for. And that's why it's here for all of us. I don't care what color you is under the sun, under the rainbow. Okay? Connect to it. Connect to that infinite energy. All right? And it brings you the extra added boosts and benefits that it's supposed to do. That's why it's so vast. It covers all of this. Like, connect to the universe, please. It's here for you. I never felt so good coming outside today, like just knowing, like, I like had a big ass smile, like riding into the park the whole time. Like, I'm doing like 5 coming through the park. Like, usually I'll be doing like 10, 15. I'm doing 5. I'm just smiling, giddy, like knowing I'm about to have a ball out here right by myself, right? Little picnic with my tree friends, my little fairy friends. All of us, we like, yeah, the folks. Anyways, I'll say that to say this. Remember to connect to that when you're feeling like that. That Eight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? That's what the shadow said, all right? In that order. Like Mama D said. Okay. So we got out the Queen of Swords. She's upright. This is us. I feel like the shadow again. This is another fucking, why I wanted to say hats off. Um, Shout out to the shadow, because shadow is like clapping back, like, look, y'all doubted me. Y'all thought I couldn't make it because I was so rebellious. Shadow's clapping back like, look, I had to be that. If I wasn't that, like, you would have never become who you are. That's why you can't never forget me. I'm not gonna never let you forget who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Yeah. Yeah, that's how the shadow be talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Queen of Swords, very keen insight, knowing what the fuck you doing, perceiving danger, pivoting the fuck out of it, you know? Very much using that intuitive nature that you have within you from life experience also too has been a great teacher to help you, right? It's an added bonus to the intuition. Being so keen with life experience. Okay. That's another part that they forget to mention about the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, she's intuitive, but she has life experience. So much life experience. This is our shadow talking to us like, look, you got enough experience to do whatever it is that you needed to do. Ten of Swords, message to confirm it, letting you know that if you felt like it was something you couldn't overcome, if you felt like, damn, this is just the beautiful ending of one chapter of the shadow when it begins to evolve now. It's in a whole new chapter of evolution. We'll call this chapter 11, the evolution of shadow. Okay? We'll call it chapter 11, the evolution of shadow. But this is that point when you finally get to release some of the pain and some of the hurt that you might have experienced in that life experience becoming the Queen of Swords upright. You feel me? She gains the life experience, but it's not void of the hurt, the pain, the suffering, or the tough lessons or whatever, what have you, to get to that, experience, right? She's not void of that, right? So this is like confirming that you had to go through that, you had to feel that, you had to experience it. It was a part of the process. That's why the shadow here to let you know that this is happening for a reason. And now that you finally get it, just how important I, says the shadow, am, you know, we can finally move forward. Because shadow was like, I'm not moving forward until they like had us in a headlock. Like, I'm not moving forward with our growth until you acknowledge me and you give me some recognition, six of fucking wands, for the fact that it takes a team effort. And of course, higher self is like, yeah, of course, gonna honor that request because it's for the greater good. See, three of wands. It's like three energies coming together, right? The higher self, the lower self, and then the soul, the body, right? The soul, the body, right? All of it coming together, right? There's going to be some beautiful forward movement. I could see it with this three of wands. Also, this indicates possible travel for somebody. But mainly, this shadow is saying that there's the forward movement is here. If you felt stagnated or trapped, now we'll be able to move forward now. With the three of wands, clarifying the three of wands. With the sun. Come on. You'll be able to move forward into happiness. Just period. You have to give it a try. Page of Pentacles. Some of y'all want to go and get this career going. You want to go get this new business going. You want to go do something that is different. The recognition is there for you because you're acknowledging your shadow self and all aspects of yourself. So now you get the recognition that you truly deserve on the whole aspect. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting your bits and pieces of recognition, you getting your full, right? So everybody's, it's like a win-win for us here as a collective, getting this shadow report. Like, y'all don't, I don't know if you feel me or not, but yo, this is some good ish right here, you know. Remain focused. Some of us were afraid to acknowledge those parts of our shadow because we felt like to acknowledge these parts of our shadow is to be like saying it was good, or the suffering or something was good. It's not saying that by acknowledging your shadow. It's saying that it was necessary. It was a part of it. And if it wasn't a part of it, then it wouldn't exist in your universe. But it was. And since it does, then you have to acknowledge it because it's a part of what? You. The universe. Just period. The universe is you. You are the universe. There's no separation between you and God. The universe. There's no separation. We have to understand it. That it's just semantics. It's just words play. But it's no separation. As within, as without. It would be no God without you. And it would be no you without God. Right? As above, so below. So that when I'm saying that, that means every part of you, every part of you, every inch of you, all of the life experience. This isn't us wearing our pain on our as some sort of fucking cloak or some sort of fuck or not cloak, some sort of fucking uh uh designer or some shit like that. Like no, but this is us actually acknowledging and recognizing and being aware of my shadow. So you could be aware of the shadow in other people. So when you see other people's shadow, you don't have to necessarily be afraid, but be more so be able to call them out on that and tell them who they are, who you being, who you are representing in that moment, you know, and be true to yourself because it's about being truth speakers right now and truth seekers, like on some real shit. And so anything that doesn't coincide with that right now, shadow is getting rid of. Just period. That's another big fucking huge message for us all as a collective. For real, for real. Five of Cups. Because we're walking away from the things that in the past felt like we couldn't stand up to these energies. We felt afraid. We was anxious and nervous against these energies. We thought they was all controlling, you know? And now we breaking down the barrier like, look, it's more of us than it is y'all. So first of all, y'all outnumbered. Just that alone. And with that, we taking back our power. So the shadow is doing great work in this area, and we have to give it its recognition. You know, it's just another aspect of us. You know, but a very important aspect of us. All right. What are the closing messages for us here in the collective? Thank you, Holy Spirit. What are the closing messages for us here? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Just gonna grab the closers. Close the messages and close out. Doggy pork out here. Doggy fest. are the closing messages for us here? Thank you, Shadow. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What does the shadow need to express at this time? Closing messages from the shadow. Thank you. Nine of Wands. Some of us were definitely in this perfect spot to put up proper boundaries. So closing out, they want us to remember to keep up the boundaries, keep up the safe practices. You know, it's there to protect you, you know. And shadow is going to always be there to remind you, like, hey, there's a reason we kind of do what we do, you know. And so to kind of keep that, help you keep that healthy sort of boundaries and perspective, and you know, help you keep shit in line with it, just truly. Yeah, be the fucking justice. I can't make it up. Be the justice. The whole fucking deck falls apart. I'm trying to show you. Yep. So I don't know, what was that? I think it's 11-4. I think it's 11-4. Couple of cards. Justice. I think like a lot of us will be receiving justice this season. The shadow, I feel like, is appeased. The shadow's happy. Like, not happy like, oh, you know, because the shadow's never like really satisfied, you know? I don't think the shadow will ever be satisfied, you know, because we repress it too much a little. But I think it's getting justice is the word, is the proper terminology for it, you know, justice. The thing that balances the scales so it's not always going against it, you know? Like, oh, Shadow, you were acting out. You weren't supposed to be doing, you know? Shadow's getting like the recognition now. Queen of Cups. I'm telling you, healing. That beautiful divine healing. Ten of Cups. Some of us are definitely going after this beautiful sense of inner peace that only could be brought on by the fucking Queen of Swords. Do not play, okay? Spirit's happy. Spirit is certainly happy. High Priestess. We are working here. Definitely towards, it's in the moon. We don't know. It's unforeseen. But we're getting there and we're making progress and we're doing what we need to do. Shadow ain't tripping, okay? Ain't nobody tripping within ourselves. So this is I guess the main message overall. Look at Knight of Cups. Happy reunions with some people. Seven of fucking Swords. Stop playing with these cards. Walking the fuck away. Taking that well-needed risk. Okay? We smooth out here. Like getting it into gear. Okay? And wow. Honestly, I don't think there's anyone that can stop us right now with us having the higher self, the lower self, you know, all aspects of us honored right now. All parts of us fulfilled and taken care of, you know. Nurture the self, whatever it needs, you know. Be healthy, y'all. Don't just do the work, well, I gotta go to work. Do the other stuff. What about that fun stuff? Even if you don't got nowhere to go, go and wear that costume in your house and let the kids dress up and do something fun because that's what your shadow told you to do. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying live. It doesn't have to be that example, but live, please. Because shadow needs it to be fulfilled during this time. I'm saying that because it's that spooky time of the year. It's Halloween, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, live a little. Have that fun and give it what it needs, because as long as we're doing that, we're fulfilling our contract with the selves. Okay? The self. Selfie. Okay? Yes. So that's what I got for the beautiful shadow report. Let me know how you guys like this video. All right? And make sure if you like the video that you subscribe and hit the like on the video. Comment something. Let me know. All right? Peace.